Okay, this is the second part. I was at a loss for words. The word I was thinking was foible. They have a foible. They have like this kind of weakness. I think, okay, most of the times when we do something very well, it's an obsession anyway. At least let's have obsessions that have some inner value. If I learn to play different instruments, I know I have the same foible because I really play too many instruments. First of all, I know that I will never play all of them well. So I prioritize. The recorder is my instrument of choice. I have a thing for being the underdog. I mean, playing the recorder, speaking Esperanto, singing in Esperanto and playing the recorder sounds kind of crazy. But at least I don't do that, I don't know, subconsciously maybe, but I really like the recorder. I still have to think. I like the idea of Esperanto. I like some things of Esperanto. What I don't like is that many people pronounce that badly. You don't master the language, and that's too bad. But the same thing goes for jazz recorder. So I think one thing is, okay, it's easy because I have not much of a competition, but it's difficult because the thing in itself is not something very popular. So I think the two things counterbalance each other. At the end of the day, just a regular thing. It's like learning a strange language or a difficult language or a language that is not very common, but maybe you can get some work out of it because there are not many people who can act as translators, because there aren't many people who know the language. So playing jazz recorder, I can admit, it started like a kind of joke. Why? Because I didn't have the internet. I didn't know that whatever you do, whatever you think, in this fucking world, there's always somebody, somewhere, who has already done it or who is already doing that. The only thing, I'm the only one on the internet is playing the bloody traverso. Sorry, bloody. I don't play it very well. What is it? I cannot play because there's music. Jazz. There was another one who played all of me. I posted mine and he erased its post. I think people do not like competition. They like competition only when they are first. The same thing happens when I run. For some reason, I like running after other people. Maybe because I'm not in races anymore. Next year, I cannot race because I don't have this. What's the word? Anyway, I didn't take this. I didn't undergo this medical test. I have to do it. If you want to, I passed the. Oh god damn it! This is a word for that. Okay, and I cannot race. So when I run after other people and I come across on the streets of Rome, I just go behind because sometimes I run too fast and somebody is running slowly, it helps me do not speed up. Other times, because I have a problem running very fast and very slowly. I have a medium pace, and it's difficult for me to run very fast alone. So when I'm sorry, I'm not that young, but I do not bump into many people who run faster than I am. But if I do, I follow in his or their footsteps. And many times people don't like it. It's like this idea, people are afraid of competition. I don't know, if they're not good, they don't like being bested. Can I say this? Or if they're very good, they like have a patronizing attitude. Anyway, I don't like why they always change their route, so to speak, itinerary. I'm behind. The road is straight, and they take the parallel road and they go somewhere else. And I always think, okay, they are doing this because they just don't want to be, what is it, not followed. Oh, there are also a better word in English. They are. And that's what happens. That is what happened. That's what happens when you live in Italy. You lose cam. He's shut. Okay. Anyway, so I was speaking about several things about competition, races, languages. The previous video I said, okay, you want to you are into languages. You're not into languages, you're into language learning. You always learn a foreign language and you post on YouTube, and then sometimes people say you're good, you're not good, yeah, I'm better, I know 20, 21. Okay, it's a sport. Do that as a sport. Okay? I will gladly watch judge-controlled competition among linguists. At least I know I'm watching the real thing. Okay? That's why people used to run some millennia ago, and then some people say, you know what? Enough with this. I'm better than you. Than you are. Let's pave a track. Let's build. Okay, I don't know how to say. You don't pave, you don't build. Let's do this track. Let's make it. Better said. Let's make it, and let's run. Okay, they didn't have clocks, so they just measured the distance. They ran together, and so people won or lost, and that's it. You cannot boast you're better than you are if this person is in front of you and you watch their ass in front of you. Enough. Something, I know it's more difficult because, okay, it's easier to see who's first when you run, but now we have different ways to judge people, and I think there is a scientific approach to assess the knowledge of a person. Okay? So you do that. Get out of the way. Okay, most of these people who think they know 10 languages, I haven't seen one Japanese certificate, Russian certificate, upper intermediate, whatever. One other thing, sorry, you get a certificate that tells you that day you were like this. It's like sport. I cannot have a certificate that I can run 5K in 18 minutes. It's not a certificate. I get older. Maybe I don't train anymore or I'm even better. So every time it's a new thing. It's a new thing. Okay? So, get examined once a year and okay, let's see who's the best. A minimum level, and you like I said, it's a decathlon, and there's a score, and we'll see who's the best. So, I think many of these stupid multilingual thing will disappear. Okay, as I said before, there are not many videos of people running alone. There are a lot of races, so there are not videos where somebody run 10 runs or don't run, do several kinds of sports. Okay, so it's very interesting. So I was speaking about all my interests, languages and sport, and okay, my main interest is bloody music. Sometimes I match to these two interests, and when I run, I listen to some jazz or some bloody Greek, modern Greek. I cannot find some good Esperanto audio because most of the times they have a bloody French accent, I don't know, Brazilian accent, Spanish accent. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sorry. To me, Esperanto is a language as any other language should have an accent. I don't know. Make up your mind, make an accent. People would gladly learn a language that, other than words and some grammar, has a picture. I was ready to say bildo. That's the word in Esperanto for image or picture. So I'm trying to listen to this Polish radio where, for some reason, the accent is what I think the Esperanto accent should be. I don't go for French people who say homoi. That's so bad. Homoi. Homoi. They stress Spanish people who pronounce rather with the they have in Spanish. Okay, I would say learners of English at the beginning are not as good as Esperanto learners, because Esperanto is much easier than English. But at a certain point, Esperanto learners attain a plateau. They don't learn anymore because they learn the basics and they get away with this because most of the people do not have an accent, an Esperanto accent. So I have my accent. They don't even go for a neutral. I wouldn't say perfect, but learner of English can strive for something more because English is their accent. Okay, what people think as appealing in Esperanto, the fact is easy. Most of the time it's not appealing at all because people like also to get into the language, to face some difficulties, and to get into idioms, whatever. Or obviously, in Esperanto, it would go much faster. But many times people, it's easy. I can speak with people. It's kind of a hobby. It wouldn't. For some people, can be that. But if you want many people to learn Esperanto, Esperanto speakers, we should do more than this. We should know better than this. Why do I say that? Because I really think that the problem with the Esperanto, it's not a language. The Esperanto language, except of some minor things but it's really working. What isn't working is the Esperantist. I'm sorry, in this situation, it's a lose-lose situation because the image that Esperanto has appeals to a kind of people who have a screw loose, so to speak, bizarre people, oddballs. So this is not the people who have the right mind to push the thing forward. No. They always discuss about stupid thing, about Italuio, Italio, and then they make stupid mistakes concerning the accusative. I've been practicing the language for just 4 months. I confess that I spoke that, but it was from 97 till 99, and I find mistakes and say, okay, these people have been dealing with the language for years, for Christ's sake. They shouldn't do that. But I guess I'm just the, so to speak, nuts breaker. Okay, I am kind of I upset the apple cart, I make waves. That's okay, that's what I am. It's the nature of the beast. But at least you can say I am not, that kind, jovial person, but I help people when they ask for help, when they ask for language help. I just help people who deserve my help. I mean, people who brag about their knowledge, people who think they know better when they don't know better. I don't help them. So I can be very helpful, or sometimes I'm very unpleasant, but I do that on purpose. And when you see all this I dislike on my videos, it's people I've been quarreling with. I know that. I quarrel with somebody, and out of the blue I find many dislikes. Okay, they say who has a character is a bad character, and I guess I have a two-sided character. I can be very good or very bad. I usually, I'm not neutral. I mean, if a person, either I'm a friend, I become a friend, and I help this person. But if I am disappointed, I just end the friendship or whatever. Sometimes I'm very, it's an open shut case. I deal with people, I see they are strange. We say in Italy the fish stinks from the head. I mean, pesce puzza dalla testa. So, that was a long-winded video where I speak my mind, and I'm gonna get some I dislike. Well, at least, when people dislike you, in a way, you caught their attention. Okay? Goodbye. Think about that.